What is going on, guys? How's everyone doing today? I am back here with another video, and it is so good to be back talking with you guys, making a video, working on the Subaru. I want to apologize. It has been a long time. Over the past couple months, some personal stuff went down that I don't want to get into, as well as some financial issues. It is what it is, but life has been a little bit bumpy recently, but I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to talk about that because I want to keep the spirits up. I'm here to entertain you guys. I'm here to brighten your day, and we're here to work on the good old Subaru that you guys probably can't see now. But anyway, today we are going to be installing these JDM power folding mirrors. And you might be asking yourself, why the heck do I need power folding mirrors on a 2002 WRX? And the answer is I don't. But does your car have power folding mirrors? I didn't think so. So we're going to be installing these today, and I'll show you guys how I wired everything up, because there is a little bit of wiring that you have to do. Nothing too bad, just 2 wires you have to run through your car, and I'll show you guys what I did once we get everything all mocked up. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to installing these JDM power folding mirrors. So first things first, obviously we have to take off this entire door panel to get to the mirrors. Super simple. If you don't know how to do it, just here's a quick 10-second rundown. This little triangle piece comes off. This bezel around the door handle comes off. This entire piece comes off. I would be careful taking this off, because when I took it off, I broke it here. So just be mindful, be careful. And then this door panel is held on by plastic clips. So I'm gonna take off all those pieces I just mentioned, and then we can take off this guy. Nice, quick and easy. Door panel's off. Now all you gotta do, take this plug. Obviously you wanna unplug it so you don't rip it. And there are 4 bolts that you gotta take off. There's one way back in there. You guys can kind of see it. I don't wanna, there, right there. There's gonna be one here, and then one closest like to the front of the door right here. So quick, simple. I'm gonna take that off and then put the JDM one back on, and then fingers crossed my wiring is good enough and everything works. So let me get to that. All right, here's the moment of truth. I have it mocked up just a little bit. Got one bolt there and then the other bolt there. Everything's plugged in. I'm gonna set you guys over here. Hopefully this works. I'm gonna be very upset if it doesn't, but everything should be wired up correctly. Power on, and here we go. Oh my goodness. It actually works. Holy crap. Look at that. That is, I have the switch hooked up opposite way, but hey, I'll have to fix that. Oh my gosh, it actually works. I cannot believe that these actually work. Now, I know it's just 2 wires, but okay, you need to stop. I know it's just 2 wires, but I hate wiring so much, and I'm sure a lot of you can agree, but just look at this. Oh, that's a lot of noise. Turn this on, turn that on. Oh, baby. I am super happy that these things actually work. Just look at, they're really loud, by the way. I don't think the GoPro picks up how loud they actually are, but they are super noisy. But we did it. We got one is done, so I gotta do the other side real quick. I'm not gonna show you guys that, but I'm gonna head on to the other side, finish that up. And then once I get everything all buttoned up and cleaned up just a little bit, because it's kind of a mess right now, I'll show you guys the wiring I did and how everything's set up and so forth. So I got to do the passenger side, and then I'll be able to show you guys all the wiring and all the boring stuff. So I'm going to get to that. It is the next day, so obviously you guys can tell we got the mirrors installed, passenger installed, and driver installed. Everything works as it should. They all fold in, they all fold out, and I'll show you guys in just a moment after I show you the wiring and all that. One thing I do want to mention, obviously these are JDM mirrors, and they are set up for a right-hand drive car. So the only issue I have is when this mirror is fully extended out, fully folded out, I cannot see out of this mirror. I cannot see the people behind me, simply because the motor that controls like the tilt in and out like that. It does not fold enough this way so I can see behind me. Other than that, that is the only issue that I had with these mirrors. Obviously, I just want to let you guys know, because if you do... All right, and my battery died, so I don't know where I was, but if you guys do end up purchasing these JDM mirrors, just know that the passenger side, you may not be able to see out of it simply because it doesn't fold enough, or not fold, it doesn't tilt enough towards your direction, because it's made obviously for a right-hand drive car. So anyway, getting on to the wiring. The wiring with this isn't too difficult. It's just 2 extra wires that you are going to have to connect on your factory connector, or not factory connector, your JDM connector. You're going to have these 2 extra wires, the gray one and the brown one. Your gray one is the fold out, brown one is the fold in. If you're looking on the back side of the JDM connector with the pin up, the fold out is on the far right bottom, the fold in is on the far right top. So on the contrary, if you were looking at your factory connector, the far left top is your close, your far left bottom is the open. Obviously I have them labeled green and red. So all I did was I ran it through here, ran it right through here, right where the window is, and over here there's a small little hole. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you guys too well. There's a small little hole right there. You can see I passed the wires through this hole. There's like a little nipple or rubber piece that plugs a hole right here. I ran that through here. I don't know if you're supposed to or if it's the correct way, but it works as of right now, and that's how I ran it. So don't give me too much hate, because they work. So then I ran the red and green wires, obviously under the carpet, through there, over to the mirror switch, and I did the exact same thing on the other side. So basically, you're gonna have 2 red wires come meet here, connect them here, and then you're gonna have the 2 green wires meet here, connect them both here. And over here, you're going to have your, obviously this is to the mirror switch, and if you're looking at the back, you're going to have these 2 wires over here on the far left side, right here, top and bottom, pin wires here, and then obviously connect them to the red and green wires like this. Connectors I used were this thing, and then obviously like the male version of this, just so I can easily like unplug the wires and plug them back in if I do decide to end up putting the USDM ones back in. I use these types of connectors, if you guys are wondering. I'm not sure the specific like term for those connectors, but that's what I used, and they end up working. So hopefully that made sense. I'm not too good with describing or explaining like wiring and all that, but they do end up working, and I will show you guys right now how they work. So obviously you have the car in auxiliary mode, and these things are going to fold in and out very slowly, simply because I only have 12 amps, because obviously the car's not running. I'm not starting the car. But you go down here to your switch. This is the fold in. So if I click that, they work perfectly. And obviously on the contrary, if I fold them out, just like that. Like I said before, I just want to reiterate myself, the passenger side mirror, I cannot see behind me like properly. As you guys can tell, I don't know if you guys can see, I can't fold it in anymore with the mirror, and that's simply because the motor just doesn't fold that way enough, simply because they are right-hand drive mirrors. Other than that, they are perfectly fine, they work fine, and I am extremely happy on how they turned out, and I hope you guys are too. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to end today's video. A little bit of a shorter video, but I got a lot of stuff going on right now, and mirrors aren't really that difficult. So hopefully everything made sense. Hopefully I explained everything to the fullest extent, and I apologize if I didn't. It's been a while since I made a video, so obviously talking on camera and talking fluently and smoothly is a little bit difficult right now. But that is going to end today's video, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, obviously, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, hit that like button. If you're new to my channel, obviously, make sure you subscribe. And as always, guys, I'll see each and every one of you in my next upload.